Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another Toll House video. Yay! We're doing disco chips today. I have already made this recipe once and I've already messed with it. So I'm going to show you my alternative method to the recipe on the back. I will also, as I go, give you the actual recipe on the back so you can do whichever way you want. Alterations I have made on this recipe. When I first made it, it said to press the chips into the top. I didn't do that. I kind of changed it up a little. I think I'm going to do that, but as I mixed them in and you could like bite into them, you could still see like the sparkle from the chips, and when I open up the bag and show you the chips, you'll see what I mean. But this is me. I didn't feel it was sparkly enough. So I grabbed some edible glitter spray and we're going to bedazzle the tops of our cookies when they come out of the oven. But that's not until later. So let's begin and I'll show you what I did. For today's recipe, we are going to need 1 cup of flour, a 1/3 cup of cocoa, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a stick of butter, 1 egg, disco chips, and 3/4 cup collectively of sugar. The recipe calls for 3/4 cup of white sugar. I split that up into a 1/4 cup of white sugar and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar just to give it a different flavor profile and increase moisture in the recipe so it's a more chewy cookie rather than a crispy one. But if you like a crispier cookie, just stick with 3/4 cup of white sugar. Okay. So now, the disco chips. Pretty cool, right? So we're going to take a look at what these look like. I have already poured them into a bowl so you can really see all the sparkles on there. Those are pretty fun. So it's not quite half and half. It's like 2/3 regular semi-sweet and a 1/3, covered in glitter. Like between a 1/3 and a 1/2. It's not quite, between a 1/3 and a 1/2. It's not quite a 1/2. Okay, let's really begin. Now to start this recipe, we're going to mix all our dry ingredients together. White flour, add the cocoa, and baking soda. Mix together. And set to the side. Now we're going to cream our butter and our sugars together and add our egg. Sugar, white sugar, and brown sugar. Cream those together. Now we add our egg. Bloop. We have our butter and our sugars creamed together, egg mixed in. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 350. And now we move on. We're going to mix our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients together. It's that time. It's that time to take off the ring and put our clean washed hands in the bowl. Okay, so now I'm going to stick my nice clean hands into the bowl. Get all this dry ingredients mixed in. So there it is. Okay, now this is made rather a stiff dough, which is going to help us as we follow the recipe, because instead of putting the chips into the dough, it wants us to put it on top of the dough. I got my pan prepped with parchment paper. My oven is up to 350. Let's get these cookies ready. So I'm gonna make a tray of these and I'm going to do exactly what they told me to. We'll do it the way that the recipe goes, but we're gonna make it extra sparkly when we're done. Now we are going to take the cookies and press them into our chips. So we get a few chips on top of them, just like that. And there they are. We are going to put these in the oven for the usual 9-ish minutes. And when they come out, we'll let them cool a little. And we'll hit them with some glitter dust so they're extra sparkly. And then we'll try them out. It's about that time. We're going to take the cookies out of the oven. We won't talk about why my hot pads were in there. We'll just... Okay. It's time to take the cookies out of the oven. Whew. Okay, there they are, our cookies out of the oven, and we're going to let them cool a bit. And then we will add some sparkle dust. The cookies have cooled, and it's time to add some sparkle. I have some gold and iridescent sparkle. I mean, and these are really nice and sparkly, and you can leave them like this, but I want more sparkle. So I'm just going to literally just do a dusting over all these. Ooh. And do it with the gold too. Look at those sparkles fly. There's sparkles everywhere. And there they are. Disco cookies. I doubt the camera can pick it up, but there's little fine particles of glitter in the air from the spray. It's just everywhere. It's kind of neat and weird. When it comes to the shiny, I think adding the silver glitter dust really helped. I think the texture is really moist and chewy, and it's just, oh, it's that nice kind of fudgy texture, and that I really like. Aside from that, it's just your average double chocolate cookie, very sparkly.
Alright, well, I woke up from the magical world of nap time and walked into this kitchen. There's sparklies flowing everywhere. It's in the air swirling around. What kind of magic did you do?
I made double chocolate chip cookies that are sparkly.
Ooh. I'll hold it up to this camera.
Make sure it's in focus when you look in that camera.
Alright, this got really good lighting. So, end of the day, it looks great. It's all sparkly. It tastes great because it's a cookie made by Amy. But at the end of the day, it's just a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips.
It's a double chocolate cookie. Yay!
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, baby.
I'm taking one.
Okay, well that's it for this video. Bye!
Thank you for watching. Hey, want to subscribe? You can click on the purple Christmas tree. Not sure you want to subscribe yet? You want to see more content first? You can click on this video over here. Until next time, take care and be safe.